Welcome to this edition of City Pulse. I'm Travis Leamons, your host. On today's show, we make some music in City Hall and see how community partners are helping kids get ready for the school year. But we begin with the National Urban League's annual conference. The 4-day event at the George R. Brown Convention Center, attended by thousands and with content geared to advance conversation about justice and opportunity, included a special mayor's panel. Mayor Turner, along with the mayors from New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, discussed the future of democracy and leadership in America. During the chat, Mayor Turner spoke with the media and how they can change the narrative.
Our kids cannot be what they cannot see. And that's why I try to continue to say to the media and other folk, if you want a safe city, tell the good stuff. Because if you're constantly feeding into the minds of our kids that they cannot succeed, that they are predators, that they are no good, then you're working against what we are needing to achieve.
Did you know there's a date each year recognized as Olympic Day? That's right, it occurs June 23rd, and since 2020, the United States has recognized the date as Olympic and Paralympic Day. The day celebrates fitness while promoting the Olympic values of excellence, friendship, and respect, plus the Paralympic values of determination, inspiration, courage, and equality. We'd like to thank the Harris County Houston Sports Authority for having this event. Now we go from breaking a sweat to busting a move as the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs shares music to dance to as part of Make Music Day.
Over 41 years ago, in 1982, one of the ministers of culture envisioned a day of music on the longest day of the year, which is summer solstice. So now, every first day of summer, we celebrate the start of summer with making music. We're here at City Hall, and we just wrapped 3 performances for the opening ceremony of Make Music Day. We had it open to the public, and this kicks off a celebration across the city with many venues, many musicians performing in parks, in music spaces, in art spaces, venues, restaurants, bars, you name it.
Get on the track and I recite like Maya Angelou.
Music is a universal language, and so, despite, any language barriers, I think, Make Music Day is, again, open to all. You can find more of those performances at makemusicday.org/Houston.
Don't look now, but summer is almost over, which means it's nearly time for kids to go back to school. Before rushing to get school supplies, the Mayor's Office has got your back. Pack. 290 employees from title sponsor Shell volunteered at the Houston Food Bank to prepare backpacks for the Mayor's Back to School Fest.
Today we are letting people know about the 13th annual Mayor's Back to School Fest.
So we got a great group of volunteers from Shell to do this, working at Houston Food Bank. That's what this facility was designed to do, to be able to have large numbers of volunteers who could get product ready to get out families in need. We're extremely pleased to be promoting something that is so important to help our kids get off on the right foot when they start the school year. With the Mayor's Back to School Fest, it's a great combination.
It's important that you bring your students down and get the backpack so that they can be equipped for the very first day of school. We want to make sure our students go back to school ready to learn and ready to be successful.
We're at the Mayor's Back to School Fest 13th annual year, which Shell is the presenting sponsor, and we will be handing out backpacks next weekend. 25,000 backpacks full of school supplies, hurricane guides, and resource information, valued at about $40 each for free. We do this because we believe that everybody deserves a chance to succeed and to excel, and this is an opportunity to ensure that all of our Houstonian youth have a great chance at a good school year.
It will take place again at the George R. Brown Convention Center on August the 5th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Make sure you register your students. If you don't do it online, you can do it on site. Let's make sure that this 13th annual Mayor's Fest is our best one yet.
When City Pulse returns, the Gregory School honors a political trailblazer, and we highlight Mayor Turner's trade mission to Africa. Stay with us.
Lots of people with completely different backgrounds coming together for a greater goal represents Houston as a whole.
And everybody has a different style, but that's kind of our thing. We're very proud of how different we are.
Moments shared with loved ones are precious. Joy, enchantment, connection. It's why we travel. At Houston Airports, we know the magic of flight begins the moment you secure your parking spot and embark on your journey. That's why we work so hard to bring you the most convenient parking solutions that are the best fit for your trip. If you're traveling for business or leisure, whether your voyage starts from Bush Intercontinental or William P. Hobby Airport, our parking team at Valet Parking, Eco Park, Eco Park 2, or Terminal Parking is here to give you a first-class experience with a big Texas smile. We're here for you to ensure this moment and every moment in between will be filled with great memories that will last a lifetime. So travel smarter, park smarter, and get more of the moments that matter.
Welcome back. The City of Houston has a new addition to its civic art collection. It is titled the Meditative Space. Unveiled at the Gregory School, the monument honors the life and legacy of Barbara Jordan. She was the first African-American woman elected to the United States House of Representatives. Let's have a look.
Step 1, survey the space over which you are building. Study its cracks and corals. Know what rests in the troubled water, what is buried beneath the land. Understand, every area is varied in level.
Receiving into the city's civic art collection, the first public artwork in Houston, which recognizes the impact and influence Barbara Jordan has had on the fight for equity, rights, and representation on all aspects of our society.
The artists that have made this happen, Jamal Cyrus and Cherise Perline Wesson, are also Houston-based, dug into the archives, and have produced a magnificent artwork for the city's civic art collection.
For me, for someone native Houstonian who was motivated by her, she inspired me. And I believe by establishing this meditative space, this monument, that she will inspire and encourage other generations to come.
Earlier in the show, we told you about the Mayor's Panel at the National Urban League Conference. The following day, Mayor Turner returned to the conference and walked the floor for the Community and Family Day Expo.
Today we are out here with the Urban League, and it's Community Day and it's open to the public.
There's so much history and so impactful. And then this day is especially important because this is Family and Community Day.
Events like this are important for the community because we all get to network, get to come out and engage in community activity, get to meet the community, the kids.
A little bit faster, I'm gonna lose you. Good guy. I know I got you already. Ready? Let's go. Give me the
science that we do. So we do huge science shows, and they wanted to bring us in to expose the young kids to the importance of STEM.
There are thousands of people that are already lined up to come in. So thank you for meeting the needs of families.
We're looking forward to meeting new people, new faces, and new places.
These are the same people in the community that small businesses support.
And it's nice to come out and see the Black excellence and Black business and socialize, you know, with the community.
We're all about moving forward, appreciating the value that we play in society. Together, we can all make this work.
Thank you and the whole board organization for bringing the National League Conference to the city of Houston.
Our last story today highlights Mayor Turner's three-country trade mission to West Africa. It was his second official trade mission to the continent, following his visit to South Africa in 2016. Here's HTV's ShaVonne Herndon with more.
A high-profile delegation from the city of Houston, led by Mayor Sylvester Turner, recently completed a week-long trade and investment mission visiting Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ghana. Mayor Turner brought along Vice Mayor Pro Tem Martha Castaic-Tatum, City Council members Tiffany D. Thomas and Carlos Censoneros, along with members from the Texas Medical Center, ShaVonne, Halliburton, Port Houston, East End Maker Hub, and the Ghana-Houston Chamber of Commerce. As he arrived, Mayor Turner was enthusiastically welcomed by the people of Nigeria. Houston has one of the largest Nigerian populations in the United States. As he meets with businesses and government leaders, the mayor advocated for direct flights from Nigeria to Houston. And with 90 nations represented, Houston is home to the third largest consular corps in the United States. But that does not include Nigeria. The mayor hopes the government will create a consulate in Houston.
And it has always been a little thorn in my side, so to speak. Especially for Nigeria, with us having a very large population, if not the largest outside of Nigeria in the United States, right here in the city of Houston, that the consulate office is in another city.
Mayor Turner also met with Nigeria's Permanent Secretary of Federal Ministry of Industry to discuss trade opportunities between Houston and Nigeria.
And I would like the United States to have a greater investment in Africa, specifically in Nigeria, than some other country like China or anybody else. And in order for that to happen, I think it's critically important for there to be an environment where people who want to invest will invest, but they know that their investment will not be short-lived and in vain.
Next up, Mayor Turner made his way to Aboda, Cote d'Ivoire. Turner established relationships that would create new economic opportunities for Houston companies in Africa and for international companies to do business in Houston.
The African continent is a growing economic powerhouse in the making.
While in Ghana, Turner met with the president and other leaders. Turner spoke about Ghana's economic presence in Houston, trading about $240 million annually. In addition, Mayor Turner committed to leading the face of tourism for Ghana in the USA to drive tourism and development to West Africa. For the City of Houston, Office of the Mayor, I'm ShaVonne Herndon.
That will do it for me in City Pulse this week. I'm Travis Leamons. Until next time, do better and be kind.